and welcome, really, to Troubles in Toraigh. This is session 3 of our first live stream campaign here on Chronicles of the Fae. I'm Faye, the MC for this campaign, and with me I have some friends, and we're going to play D&D. This campaign is a special project, one of many set in the world of the Wilder. The Wilder Project is a shared world IP where creators can use the structure and lore of this fantasy world called the Wilder in order to create their own stories and games. Some of these stories and games are already in progress, such as our webcomic Magnum L, our mobile game Tower of Gaia, and our tabletop board game Kingstone, all of which are currently released or coming soon. To learn more about these projects and how to support them, you can go to www.thewilderproject.com to learn more. Before we begin the campaign proper, I would just like to cover a few of my ground rules for the channel. It's important that we remember that I'm not a professional DM, nor are my players professional role players. We have receptive ears and open hearts for any feedback folks have, but it's our game and we're going to play it how we like. So respect our play style and we'll make sure our other community members respect yours. Along those lines, this campaign is set in the world of the Wilder, which is not directly compatible with D&D rules. For the most part, we'll be sticking to the rules of D&D for all mechanical aspects of D&D, but flavor-wise, everything is not always going to be a perfect fit between in-game descriptions of effects and how we explain those effects in the world. We are implementing some custom rules that we anticipate releasing in a module further down the line so that you can play D&D in the world of the Wilder too. Finally, one of the reasons I love playing D&D the most is because you can never expect what happens, but that does mean that none of us will have complete control over the content that will be covered during the course of the campaign. Please be mindful of what content might be potentially distressing to you, and if you feel like it's coming up, we highly encourage that you take a break from the live stream and pick the story back up via VOD on YouTube once the play is over. All right, let's play some D&D. We return to the fantasy world of the Wilder, a fantastical otherworld where the fears and dreams of our childlike imaginations become real as living anthropomorphic and in most cases humanoid manifestations of toys and monsters, as well as other fantastical beings. When we last left our adventurers, they had just been assigned a gargantuan task by Lieutenant Commander Winston Rochester of the Toraigh chapter of the Enforcers. He assigned your squad to infiltrate the criminal underworld of the city of Toraigh by going undercover and ingratiating yourselves with one of the many criminal organizations within its walls. Meeting the gargoyle commander was interrupted, and the squad was left behind to deal with a potential spy. Upon killing the potential spy, his body converted into massive swarms of eels that attacked and almost killed 2 of our party members before their fellow squad members were able to eliminate them. After spending the night recovering, they set out on the long walk to the city of Toraigh, encountering some wolves and meeting some of the locals before crossing the massive bridge into the downtown of Toraigh in a district known as Midtown Cross. And that is where we find ourselves now. It's becoming evening, and you all are standing in the center of a major throughway. It's loud and bustling as toys and monsters alike can be seen hustling hurriedly through the streets. Large wagons pass you filled with boxes and sacks of trade good, each pulled by 4 or 5 people. The occasional individual with these large, massive packs on their backs walk by. Small clusters of locals walk by, talking amongst themselves, and you can see a small gathering of folk that appear to be eagerly awaiting arrivals across the bridge. As more traffic comes through, you see the occasional toy or monster run forward and embrace a new arrival and wander off into the crowd. And so you stand among this crowd currently. What would you like to do?
All right, gather around. We need to find our way to the Soaked Sail Inn.
Soaked what?
The Soaked Sail Inn.
So what is the last word you're saying?
Inn.
Sorry, the second to last word you were saying.
Sal.
Sal?
The soaked Sal?
I'm saying the Soaked Sail Inn.
Sail, like on the boat.
Like on a boat, yeah.
Ah, yes, your
That's it.
accent was just too strong. I could not understand you. Sorry, continue.
We need to make our way to Midtown so that we can find it. I used to have many of an alcoholic beverage there. We can get some intel, possibly sort out our lodging. I'm trying to say the word lodging. I've always struggled with that word. I don't know. You say it. Can you say it?
Lodging.
Yeah, you got it.
Lodging.
That's
Lodging.
Can you understand what we need to do?
What
Yes.
time would it be right now?
It's about 6 in the evening.
So
We
which direction is that?
What direction? I don't know. Jack doesn't know.
Yes. So it's not far from where you guys are now. You are in Midtown Cross currently. So it'd probably be about a 20-minute walk.
Walked 8 hours. I'm sure 20 minutes is nothing.
On the way
Raina-
there. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Raina.
Oh, so Rena's going to be keeping an eye out for the debonair haberdashery that
Okay.
Tommy disappeared from that we heard about on the road.
Sounds good.
Was that in that area?
Yeah.
It's in this district, but it's not clear whether or not it's necessarily on the route to this particular inn.
Gotcha.
Did you say we're near the water in Midtown Cross? Like there's people receiving people? Is that from like ships and stuff?
They're receiving people from across the bridge. The entire
Okay.
city of Toraigh, for the most part, is elevated about 300 feet up from the water, with the exception of the docks, which are in that kind of inlet valley. But it's pretty separate, that district of the city, from the rest of the city.
Okay.
Do we see many guards?
Make a perception check.
First roll of the night.
First one of the night.
Ooh.
Danced.
Yeah. By your count, you can see 4 patrols of guards. There's 2 posted at the gates, and you can see 2 sets of 2 walking by just through the intersection, just kind of perusing.
And we are within the city limits, or are we still outside?
Yep, you're within the city limits.
But before we head over to the inn, we do want to admit that we are familiar with Tory. We have been here before. We have stayed here for a long period of time.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
So there's two of us that have been here before, and the rest of us have not.
We never heard it called Tory before, though.
What did you
Then-
call it?
Yeah, what did you call it, or did you just not?
We didn't.
You know, that tracks.
Did you like it here when you were here before?
Hmm. It depends. We enjoyed Job. We enjoyed our work, but we were ready to leave. We are slightly disappointed that we are back.
Why are
You
you
and me both,
disappointed?
Belle.
You know,
Yes.
want to reconvene with Job? Was there a falling out?
No, we left to go on a quest. We didn't expect to be back so soon.
Fair enough.
What was your quest?
To find the Grail.
Pretty much to explore the lands and find our home. But
Well-
for now, let us explore the city.
I mean, this could just be one stop on that journey. I mean, it is backtracking, but maybe there's backtracking for reasons.
We'll make it a fun stay this time.
Will we?
We will.
What is
Oh,
your
it's gonna
definition
be-
of fun?
I don't know, but I promise it will be.
I'll take your word for it.
We will also take your word.
Very convincing.
Shall we?
All right. And you all set off then through Midtown Cross. You walk out of the intersection and further into the district. Here, the buildings are tall piles of structures. They feel almost like built, like just stacked haphazardly on top of each other. looming overhead, blocking out what remains of the setting sun. As you turn down the side streets of the district, the foot traffic dissipates, and there are more congregations of people loitering, having conversations amongst themselves. You pass a few fish folk in rags that are begging for scraps. And all of a sudden, I'd like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh,
The first one of the night.
Jesus, that really.
Does danger sense apply to this?
let's check the language of danger sense.
Should be,
It's a trap, right?
yeah.
It's a trap.
Anything you can't see, such as traps and spells.
No.
Okay. All right. I'll make the.
Okay. All of you except for Anna and Shoal duck out of the way as all of a sudden there is a loud splash in the center of the street, and Anna and Shoal, you are both soaked in some type of filthy brown liquid. And you hear a voice from above say, "Sorry, friends."
Are
Oh
you
my god, not even
fucking
10
kidding
minutes.
me? Are you kidding me?
At
This
least
place-
it's polite.
Fucking sucks.
What is this?
I genuinely don't want to know, so let's just not think about it because I may throw up.
Not even 10 minutes, and you guys are already covered in street juice.
Street juice.
Ruben, shut the fuck up.
Happens.
Are there like bathhouses? Like, how do people clean themselves here?
Well, it has.
That's the question. You don't know. You imagine you
Is
may have
there
just
is
found
there
out.
a
Good
street
luck.
faucet?
Is the street cobblestone or dirt?
No, it's like cobblestone.
Ew.
Well,
This might change our destination.
You notice the further you get into the side streets, the dirtier and dirtier the roads get.
maybe we should head straight to that inn first stop. Just get settled here.
How familiar have you stayed at this inn before, Ruben? Or is this
Oh,
just
Many
something
times.
different? Do they have
This is my
like,
mainstay.
Do they have cleaning facilities?
Yeah, God, did they have facilities?
Yes,
Sorry,
they have
I
washrooms.
I didn't mean to mention God.
Yeah.
I just meant the DM.
Yep.
You know, okay.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
please continue to refer to me as God. That's great.
Was that a yes? I'm sorry, I was caught up.
Yeah.
On, okay. Yeah. Yes, they do.
Okay.
The amount of toilets I've had to wash my toes in, but don't worry, there's also other stuff there. Don't ask. Let's just continue.
Let's just
I
go.
won't.
I agree.
Also, I feel it might be worth noting that the reason I think Grey Bloods are a great pick is we're going to need to do some petty crimes to get noticed, right? So stealing from people, stealing from, no killing innocents. This is a great choice. But once we gather intel, that's the next move, all right? We're going to need to conspire and then pick on the weak and just kind of steal things from them. Are we all good with that? Can we handle that?
Are we
Are you
supposed
guys
to
ready for that?
get caught?
No, we're not supposed to get caught. We're supposed to gather intel to get under the eyes of the Gravebloods so that they can see us stealing, so that they think we're cool and they let us join the gang.
But what do the weak have that we want?
Carrots,
Oh.
money. I don't know.
What if we're so good at stealing they don't notice that we're stealing? We have to kind of like make it a little obvious, right?
Can we
I
give
mean-
it back after?
I have a feeling that if we got caught by the authorities, that we wouldn't look very impressive to the Gravebloods. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Could we steal from the Greybloods in the first place?
That
They would be
that
sure to
would-
notice us.
Yeah.
That might require a little bit of persuasion after the fact.
Could we steal from the other gangs? I don't really fancy the idea of stealing from the weak per se. I know we're here to pretend to be criminals and ingratiate ourselves, but I don't want to cause anybody no harm.
We'll touch on it later. Let's just get to the inn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You round the corner of this side street and come down a long dead-end road, dimly lit by a few lanterns, and at the end of the road you can see a large inn with a sign that has the image of a sail and 2 teardrops of water dripping from either side of it. Sitting on the steps, you can see a lizard folk with a large spiked shield hanging from his back and a club hanging from his belt. He's kind of picking at his nails and looks up at you as you all approach. Hey, you're an awfully colorful bunch.
Do I know him?
No, you do not recognize this individual.
An unfamiliar face. Who might you be?
I'm Nash. You've heard of us. And then you
With
notice.
us.
Sorry, what was that?
Who is us?
Out from behind a pile of boxes on the side of the street, you see a large gnoll. This like big hyena-like humanoid comes out and says, "We're the Black Paw Boys."
Are your paws black?
And he holds up both his paws, and you see they are.
Well, that's a
No.
neat trick.
I don't think lizards have paws, though. Do they?
The lizard holds up their hands, and you see they are painted black.
I was hoping he'd have mittens, like little iguana mittens or whatever he is.
What
The
are you
gnoll
doing
says,
hiding behind boxes?
says, "I don't know, Nash. They all look awfully green to me. You lot must be new."
I mean, only one of us is green, so that's kind of rude.
I don't know. I think you're all pretty green.
I don't know. I think you're the one that's hiding behind a box for some reason.
No need for all these rules and whatever. We're just heading over to the Midtown Cross, so we'll just be hidden on in.
That's
Well, unfortunately for you, this city's got a lot of corners, but this particular corner belongs to the Black Paw Boys.
okay. And your point?
You're not going to be coming through here.
Oh, because
Not without paying up.
I don't want to do that.
You sure? You're in
Pretty
for a
sure.
world of hurt
I
otherwise.
mean, strictly speaking, it's 5 against 2. I like those odds. I want to fight, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
We will pull back our hood. We are gray, not green. We will stretch ourselves up.
You see that? And we're also millions of tiny bugs.
We are.
No. Raina's gonna turn to Rupin and say, "Can we steal from them? Does that count?"
How loud did you say that?
Oh, loud. Loud.
Okay.
Full volume.
You know,
The lizard
I'm
folk, the
not a
lizard
fan.
folk would say, hearing that, "All right, boys, let's show these yahoos why we own this block." And I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Dang,
Ah,
we're making so many enemies.
Turns out there might have been more than 2.
I'm
I
sorry.
always accidentally roll intelligence. Okay, there we go.
Well,
We're just trying to walk to an inn. We weren't bothering nobody.
hey, I mean, we've got to cause some trouble. Might as well start here. These guys don't seem friendly.
I have a feeling there's more of the Black Paw Boys. Maybe.
I mean, I wasn't going to count out and say who had more people, but you know, Flynn went ahead and did it, so you know,
They
the egg is on our face.
Okay, and I'm going to share a map. All of you.
And here are 14 guys.
The initiative just blows up.
They can't be very smart. We can take them. They think we're all green. Only I'm
There's
green.
1, 2.
So
Hey, I'm dumb. What's a knoll?
It's a big
A
hyena-like
knoll,
dog thing.
a knoll is like a humanoid hyena.
Oh, okay.
It's a type of monster.
Oh, okay. It's not like based on a real animal.
Well, it's based on a hyena in a way.
A hyena, yeah. Okay. Well, you described it that way, and that's why you know what I mean. You understand the confusion, right?
Mhm.
A lizard folk is clearly a lizard folk.
Yeah.
You understand. Okay. For the people, for the audience, I know that. I know that.
I mean, that is how he described it. So,
Well, Ruben, you are the first to act.
oh wow, there's, I mean, currently really only two of them.
Okay.
That will probably change, but
Oh, we got this.
don't say that.
I'm saying.
I feel like I'm too cool to just like, these guys want to fight us, so I don't know why I would. I'll just, to be a good guy, to be a nice person, I'm just gonna stand up in front of the crew and just be like,
Oh, sorry, token lock's still on.
hey, don't fuck
Okay.
with us.
There you go.
And then I'll do that. Oh, token lock.
Alright.
Okay, standing there, you are able to see two
Yep.
more.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I fucking thought.
A doll and a puppet that are waiting in either corner.
Hey, doll and puppet, show me your hands.
They hold up their hands and they're both holding maces in them.
Are their hands black?
Their hands are wrapped around their weapons and they're in a dark alleyway, so you wouldn't be able to see, but probably.
I wouldn't
Best
worry
guess,
too
yeah.
much about them yet. I haven't quite seen the hands, but they have weapons. But don't panic, everyone.
Stay close.
Okay. I see that, and I'm like, okay. Then I kind of just bare my weapon, and hang on. Let me think for a sec. Sorry, everyone. I'm the worst.
Dare you think?
All good.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the knoll.
Okay.
Did that do? Did
Yep.
that do? Yeah, that
Yep.
do. Okay, good. Software. Okay, cool.
You focus your eye on the knoll and are ready to hunt it down.
Do we sense anyone else?
That is a good question. No, not within 30 feet of you.
We will go right there.
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody standing
And
in front
throw
of me?
a dart at the doll.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. The doll kind of reels back as you get a dart in their shoulder.
Ooh.
We will make you our pincushion.
Dark.
We will also
Brutal.
put our hood back up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess Anna's just kind of stand there with her arms crossed, being like, "Ugh, this is such bullshit. Like, this city fucking sucks." And she's just gonna hold her action until someone comes at her.
Okay. What are you holding your action to do?
If they get close enough.
So, like,
she's
if someone
going-
comes into melee range, you want to make a melee attack on them?
Yes, that or
Sure.
try to grapple them or something.
Okay.
Because I can't catch bullets or things. That'd be cool, but I can't do that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. The doll thug puts their mace back and draws a heavy crossbow, which they fire at Ruben.
Can you
Coward.
catch bullets and things, Ruben?
They
Nope.
hit, dealing
No, he cannot.
this much damage.
Say it out loud, you coward.
And unfortunately, you lose concentration on your hunter's mark, so it drops off the knoll. Um,
Oh, it does automatically, huh?
Brutal.
yes.
Oh, that was useful.
It is then the lizard folks' turn. The lizard folk, Nash, steps forward, reaches back and grabs a javelin and tosses it at you, Ruben.
Who the hell just cares about javelins?
Thoughts?
Jesus.
Also me.
You know what? I take back.
Also
I
hitting.
take back what I said.
Wow.
Dealing this much damage.
Ooh.
I mean, you did put yourself in the forefront.
The poppet thug runs in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and with a big swings their mace at you. And misses.
Thank
So
God.
they swing again.
God, right? Like,
Swing again. Are
Yeah.
they level?
But miss again. This poppet just comes in with a huge amount of rage, and the rage is making them miss. And then Flynn, it is your turn.
All right. I like the idea of the pincushion. So I'm gonna step up a little bit. I'm gonna take a shot.
Sure.
As simple as that. Yeah.
That hits.
Sweet.
The doll now has a dart and a crossbow bolt. Oh my gosh. Heavily damaging
Damn.
the thug.
Pincushion. Pincushion.
I feel like in D&D you should be allowed to see the enemy's stats. Like in video games when you're playing, you're like, oh, they have this much health left.
Yeah.
But continue.
you can see their health in form of blood dripping on the floor, or whatever.
The knoll then runs in 5, 10, 15, and attempts to pierce you with a spear. Let me just make sure. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Unfortunately, that hits.
Oof.
Dealing.
Usually, when you say "unfortunately," you're on their side, and so I was really excited for it.
Dealing 8
Oh
damage.
my God.
Ooh.
Cool. Well, this has been great. Thank God no one else has a turn until I get to go again.
Not true. There's Reyna.
Yep, and then
None
No
of them.
enemies.
Oh, I understand.
Reyna, you watch as Ruben just gets shot and then starts to get hacked down.
That is not okay with me. You can move through friendlies, right? Who I can move through my friends. So I'm gonna move around to the poppet. Let's start with Reyna will enter a rage, seeing how badly injured Ruben is now. Oh no, you don't. And she'll get quiet and angry, and she's gonna swing at this poppet with her battle axe.
That hits.
Sweet. Okay, and do damage, and it'll be +2 because she is enraged.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. +2.
Damn.
I'll add the extra 2 here. Okay. Yeah, so you get behind this this poppet who is kind of recovering, lifting their mace back up, and while they're in the middle of that, you just slash them down their back with your battle axe.
All right. That will be my whole turn.
Okay. Ruben, it is your turn.
I'm torn because there's no point in me staying here, but then I also don't want to. I mean, Ruben's no coward. So he clearly he's bloodied up. So he's going to take the disengage action and kind of tumble around behind Reyna.
Yep.
And just kind of like sit on the floor like, oh, I'm getting too old for this.
Okay.
And oh wait, don't I have a bonus? Oh wait, no, not. You only get bonuses for. Oh wait, no. Do you get bonuses if you don't attack?
You always have a bonus action if you have something that requires a bonus action to do, which I'm not sure you do.
You're right. I don't. Okay, cool. Sorry, I forgot which spell I chose.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. I guess you have a second spell slot. You could cast it again if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but you know what? Why not? I'll hold that, or I'll use that as a bonus action on. Whoops. Oh, whoops! I duplicated it. Well, that's a problem for another time. I will use that on the null again.
Okay.
Cool.
Shoal, it is your turn.
No more spells.
We learned a new trick. We are excited to show you. We will cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
Do we have to do anything? Oh.
So Hail of Thorns is a bonus action, and then it's the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack.
Mm. Check this out.
I was like,
That
oh, please
hits.
let it hit.
Oh, I know, right?
All right. Yeah, so you nail this knoll with your dart, and then the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet, which would include the Poppet Thug, have to make a dexterity saving throw. What's your spell save for that?
Yes.
13, okay. So, dexterity saving throw. The knoll just makes it with a 14. And the Poppet makes it with a 19.
So they take half damage.
Yep.
Should I roll 2d10?
Yeah. Well, roll them separately though, because it's one for each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. So we'll do the first one for the knoll. So
That's
the
not
knoll
nothing.
takes 5. And the second one will be for the Poppet Thug, so that'll be another 2. So you all watch as Fishbait throws a dart, and the dart has a bunch of its insect swarm on it, and the swarm spreads out into like a million piercing stingers, and they pepper the ground with their stingers and land on both the knoll and the Poppet Thug, and they both kind of like, ah!
That is bad.
We have never eaten Knoll before. We cannot wait.
I'm so scared of him.
Yeah. Metal.
All right,
But-
Anna, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. What do we have? I am going to. I guess I will go to this is the Poppet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to grab onto him and hold on tight.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check. And
Please do not fail me. God, that really.
ooh, you just barely succeed, and you are
Yeah.
grappling the Poppet Thug.
All right,
The Poppet got a 12.
Dang.
great. And then let's see. Um, Yeah, so I would like to use an action surge, and I'm going to punch him.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have advantage on this attack because you're grappling him.
I do.
Does the
Okay.
grappled target get new attacks of opportunity?
No.
Yes, a grappled
Yes?
target, grappled target can still attack. They're not restrained. Restrained would mean they can't.
Mm.
So am I pushing the advantage button and then rolling?
Yep.
Or do I okay. Advantage. And then we're going to roll. Oh,
Wow.
nice.
That
Alright.
hits. All right.
I don't have any additional damage or anything, so I'm just nice. Hell yeah.
So yeah, Anna just wraps her arms around this poppet and just starts pummeling him.
You know, it's not nice to sneak up on people. Hiding behind boxes and shit is very lame. And that is my turn.
Very nice. The doll thug screams out, "Get that freaky fish bait thing!" And
Is that a slur?
Yeah.
what?
I
Fish
just
bait?
realized. Oh no, we talked about
Yes.
this. Never mind.
You
Yes.
all would know. You
Yeah.
all would know that this creature is fish bait. Fish bait is what these creatures are typically called. But in this case, kind of.
Now that we know what that means, we do not appreciate it.
That's right. I remember now.
The doll runs in and grabs their mace.
Oh no. Oh, I thought they were gonna go for my boy.
Excuse us.
And they will make 2 attacks on Shoal.
I went for my other boy.
The first attack hits, dealing this much damage.
Oh, no.
Hold on here. The second attack also hits, dealing this much damage. They got a 1.
Ha.
And that is them.
And I really wish they didn't all go in a row.
Yeah,
I know.
they rolled high initiative. Well, not high initiative, but the same initiative. Nash yells out, "What is that thing?" And starts running in as well.
That's incredibly rude.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
I want to stand there.
Christ.
This is no good.
That's
And
where I wanted to
Oh,
stand.
makes 2 melee attacks with their club. The first one misses.
Oh, thank God.
The second one is a critical fail.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
Said critical. I didn't read it yet.
Yeah. I was worried for a second.
I was like, what is an automatic miss?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Wait, what happens when you critical fail?
You die.
They explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't they hit their teammates? Yeah.
No, they usually have to drop
You
their
sure?
weapon, which
You
this
sure?
lizard folk
Yeah.
does. Yes.
Yeah.
And so the lizard folk swing this just kind of wildly and then swing so hard that they accidentally let go of their club and it goes flying off.
Is that their only weapon, or were they dual wielding?
No, they also have still a spiked shield.
Shield.
And they picked up their javelin as well. So
Okay.
We will say after they drop their weapon, we have never had lizard folk before either.
he gulps. The poppet thug is just gonna start struggling and trying to hit you, Anna.
Is it a disadvantage because I am holding them?
It's not.
Damn it. Well, what's the point?
They make 2 attacks.
Unfair.
First one misses.
Hey, watch your elbows. That's very rude.
The second one hits.
What did I just say about your elbows? Damn it.
Dealing. Oh no, I dealt it to Shoal and it
Oh,
killed
I
him.
was like,
I wasn't hurt. 20 damage. Very
Shoal-
confused.
Shoal, do you remember what health you were at?
So 8. So that's I don't know. Math. 7. So what is it?
So you took 13 damage.
Well, can we not do the math
No.
previous?
they took 9 damage, so they had 7 health left.
Oh, okay.
8 damage.
There you go.
So yeah, 7. Yes. Sure. Yes.
Okay. And that is their turn.
Wait. No, we have 1 more damage on us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Flynn, it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm smoking, by the way.
Always, baby. I'm
That's so bad for you.
It's very like light, but it's starting.
is there a smell associated with it? Like, is that mixing with the
The
city
briny
juice
smell?
on you?
No.
As far as I'm aware, no.
No,
Okay.
no smell.
Good.
Just city juice.
I'm
I think it
gonna
would just smell like smoke.
take off my right hand and try to stab this doll.
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick, just smelling like smoke is a can of worms because there's different things like burning hair, burning tobacco, burning incense.
True.
I had
just
no
think,
idea
like,
what that
bonfire
roll was
smell.
for a minute. Cool.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
dice working all over the place.
She doesn't smell from the smoke, so you don't
Their
have to
name
get
is
upset.
Shoal.
Juice.
Just
Yeah,
the
so
city
as the doll runs by, Flynn takes his hand off, revealing a blade underneath where his hand was, and shoves it into the side of this doll, and he's like, "Ah!"
for
I-
sure.
Should have asked this before I did it. Can I roll like a sleight of hand to see if I can do this quick enough that other people can't see it? Or is this just going to be an obvious, I just stab
Can he
someone?
Assassin's Creed
Sure,
this?
yeah, roll a sleight of hand check.
Stink. We see nothing. I thought that was a 1.
I always think the 7s are 1s.
Yeah, so
The
anybody
7 and
with a
1
passive
shouldn't be so
perception
close.
higher than 13 will have seen this.
That's not very high.
Did he
yeah.
just take off his hand?
Yeah.
Troll, please.
And I'll be what I do.
The Knoll is gonna frustratedly be like, guys, I can't get him. And is gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and attack Fishbait with his rapier. Or not rapier. Why did I say rapier? Spear.
No. Why did you say rapier?
That's a great question.
Uh-oh.
They miss.
You're like,
yeah,
done.
weaving, ducking. And Raina, it is your turn.
All right. Okay. She is going to move around behind Nash. And
Forgot that he had a name.
yeah, who's done the most damage at this point? Well, she's gonna
Lizard folk.
yeah, she's gonna strike at Nash and try to draw the attention of these thugs, hopefully. And yeah, she'll swing her battle axe at him.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Well, hopefully it'll draw his attention. She'll yell at him like, "Hey, look over here. pick on someone else."
I love it.
Yeah.
Pick on someone your own skin tone.
Yeah. I mean, is he green? Lizards aren't always green.
No,
Ants
this
are not.
lizard folk is actually like a dull blue, like kind of grayish blue.
Okay, well, I'm the only green one here. Pick on me.
Pick on someone in your color family. It's cool colors.
He was calling us green before.
The analogous colorway.
Yeah.
This metaphor is dying.
Landing as well as my attack did.
Yikes.
All right,
Sorry.
Ruben, it is your turn.
Guys, I had a bit of a cough there. Okay. Ruben, noticing his cover is gone, he kind of like falls back and he's like, "Oh God!" Okay. And then he like starts running behind the knoll, and
I don't know why I have this so zoomed out.
he's gonna just like slash with advantage.
Slash.
Oh wait, not with advantage. Wait, why not with advantage?
Why
would you not,
with
though?
advantage?
Why with advantage?
Hunter's mark, but maybe
Because
I'm-
I want.
Hunter's mark
No,
doesn't
it just
deal-
adds. It adds
doesn't- yeah.
a d6 to your attack.
Oh, that's what I was
damage.
thinking of. My
Yep.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew I got an extra something.
You also attacked with your longbow.
Oh, that keeps happening because they're right next to each other. Well,
that
it's
would
the
be
same.
a disadvantage. Yeah, it's the same to hit. It's just different damage. So go ahead and roll the short sword
I'll
damage.
roll the right damage. Yeah.
Nice.
That hits.
And then you add an additional d6, don't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, good.
All right. Yeah, with a quick slash, the knoll collapses to the ground dead.
Hey, Shoal, you hungry?
We are, but we are afraid.
Oh.
We'll protect you.
I don't have anything else, so I'm just gonna pass it to
Still
Sean.
says that Shoal's effects are unconscious.
Yeah, let's ignore that. I removed it.
They've been ignored.
We hope you are ready, lizard folk. And we will take the disengage action.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can we hop up there? Or there, actually?
Yeah, you can hop up. You can hop up here, but you wouldn't be able to get all the way across because without your.
Or
This is your full movement.
here to here.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Have the
Actually,
high
we
ground.
want to be able to use that as cover. Are we in cover?
You'd have to be over the other side of it to be in cover.
I like the
Otherwise,
idea
you're
of
kind
you
of on top.
climbing-
15, 20, 25, 30.
climbing up on something and everyone can see you. Like,
You can't hit me.
You just
Coming
hiss.
for you.
All right. With this puppet still in my grasp, I'm going to punch it again.
Okay, go ahead.
I get advantage still?
Mhm.
Great.
That hits.
Great. Nice. Oh,
Very
I didn't.
nice.
I forgot to target it. Sorry.
That's okay. I'll apply it. La, la, la.
Die. Perish.
Yeah, so you're just pounding down on this guy. Okay. Anything else?
We have not touched that lizard man.
True.
No, I don't think I really have many bonus actions or any actions. So I'm done.
Okay. The doll is going to turn to Flynn and be like, "You stabbed me!" and going to attack you twice with his mace.
You've stabbed the guy? Nice.
The first attack misses.
He took off his hands. He stabbed him with bone.
The second attack hits, dealing this much damage.
Ow.
Hey boy, my son.
And that will be his turn. Nash looks up at you, Ruben, and is like, "You killed Rolf!"
Ruben, that
Hopefully
much
you're a
taller
terrible
than him?
shot.
and throws his javelin at you.
Would it be with disadvantage since he's in melee range of us?
Well,
It
it was
would
nice
be.
knowing you guys.
It would be with
With
disadvantage.
disadvantage, my dude. You might still.
No.
No.
Wow. Dealing
Oh,
this much
Christ.
damage.
Oof.
Hey, no regrets.
Mm.
I protected you guys at the beginning. I took all the blows.
And you
him
took someone
down
out.
with you. Yeah.
But that will be Nash's turn. The thug is now going to try and get out of the grapple.
Try.
So go ahead and make another athletics check.
Give me something good.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get out.
Where do you think you're going? We're
Uh,
not done playing.
so then he decides to attack you with his mace.
Oh, that wasn't his action? Damn.
No, it was one of his attacks, but doesn't matter. He misses.
Nice.
You're not
Flynn,
very
it is
good
your
at that.
turn.
I'm just gonna be like, I stabbed you and I shot you. Why aren't you dead yet? I'm gonna try to stab him
Kill
Okay.
him.
again. Oh,
That
Oh.
hits.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Damn.
didn't see
It really
the
is a
+7.
pincushion.
Yeah.
+7. Shit.
Yeah, they're not wearing much in the way of armor. The two Poppet and Doll thugs. They're kind of
Figured.
just in plain clothes.
That's why I went for them.
Yeah, and you stab that guy to death,
Nice.
and the doll collapses to the ground.
I don't know if I want to take an opportunity attack. I'm
That
gonna
is
do
the
it.
question.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put my hand back on because I don't want to be indecent in public, and I'm gonna
Oh man.
run down this alleyway a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Nash crits on you with his club as you're running away.
Of course they do. Why
Oh,
wouldn't they?
oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Dealing that
Oh.
much damage. Not bad.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
terrible.
I mean, not great.
That scared
but
me for a second.
It scared you for a second. Oh, sorry.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, yeah. sorry,
Yeah,
my bad.
right, it's your go.
Okay. She's gonna say, I said attack me. and she's gonna attack him recklessly because she's
Yes.
furious at this point. So it's advantage.
And so healthy.
It still misses.
Are you
With a 9 and a 4. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? She is going to.
Raina
she'll
just
s-
swinging wildly with that battle axe back there, but
Yeah.
not connecting.
She'll step around. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay in melee range of both attackers because I would really prefer they attack me. But okay. This
Hello.
Okay. Will you please roll a death saving throw?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ruben?
So it doesn't do it automatically anymore.
Yeah, I turned
Yeah.
that off.
which is good because
Hey.
Hey,
Woo.
one success.
Love
great.
Woo! Oh, I'll pass it along. My bad. There you go, Shoal.
We will make our head, or we will poke our head around and look to see what's going on.
You see Reuben dead, unconscious, dying on the ground. You see two other of the Black Paw boys dying. And then Anna still holding on to the Poppet Thug, pummeling him, and Nash looking relatively unharmed in the center of it all as Reyna swings at him wildly.
Does Nash have any javelins?
No, his javelin is in Reuben.
You're gonna go over and mama hen Reuben again?
We have you, baby. Can we climb on top of Reuben?
Sure.
Okay. And we will use our healing touch.
Okay.
Oh.
Wink.
I am uncomfortable.
upsetting.
Sad.
Our cure wounds.
Created in the studio today.
We cannot cast that if we are on top.
So, map wise, you're not
Wow.
actually on top of him, but in our hearts and minds, you
We
are.
are. We are now. We just needed to target him.
Yeah, so Reuben, you wake up to the strange sensation of millions and millions of insects
Now you get to
swarming all over
experience
you.
it.
You can feel them releasing this strange kind of like oozy substances into your
Oh.
wounds, and they are eating some of the damaged flesh and pulling it together, and your
I
wounds are healing as they do so.
hate that description.
They did a really good job too.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think that's the right description. That's,
It is
that's what I
Oh my
needed to hear.
goodness.
in Lizard Folk. We have your spear. We are going to impale you with it. And we will back up.
Okay.
5, 10,
So he
15.
crawls on top of me. He envelops me, takes the spear, taunts the lizard folk, and then just scurries off.
Do you take the spear?
Can we?
I mean, yes, but then you'd have a
We-
spear.
We want the spear just to take it out of.
It's a
Reuben.
javelin, but yeah.
The javelin. We want to just remove it, and how we have it.
Okay,
We're
sure.
just waving it around.
This
Jesus.
is a real solid turn.
Anna, it is your turn.
Well, that was a horrific display. So I am punching this man. Oh, let me target him first. Can I let go of this die without rolling it?
I think you can drop it back over where the dice are in Fantasy Grounds.
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe. Nope. Okay, it didn't do anything. Great. I'm gonna actually target this man because that's just much easier. Okay. So advantage. Oh,
Ooh,
you
nice.
bitch!
Fine.
Die.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm just
The
going to
poppet
punch
goes limp
him,
in your arms.
punch him to death.
we
Just
still-
right in the temple.
Wait, so have we killed everybody but not landed a single hit on Nash still?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
all right,
I think
all right.
you're the only one who has actively targeted him, and you've missed all times. So yeah, I'm just when he goes limp, I'm just gonna let go of him, and that is my turn.
You're up, lizard folk.
Crack my
Uh,
knuckles.
On his turn, he's gonna say, "All right, sorry. We're sorry. Please don't kill me." And he's gonna take the disengage action, and he's gonna run 5, 10, 15. Actually, he's gonna take the dash action, so you can take a
Oh, and
attack
I
opportunity.
will.
Oh, can I also?
yes.
Yes.
Of course
Oh,
you do. Yeah,
okay.
both of you guys are in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop moving the thing. I'm trying to target it.
You can target it on the combat tracker too.
Yeah,
but
combat
I
tracker
didn't
also
feel
works.
like doing that. So it's just, I'm assuming it's just my normal unarmed strike.
Yep.
Oh, does it have to be unarmed?
Yep.
No,
I missed.
you're with your
Aw.
weapon. Yeah.
I'm
He was
getting
just
him
so
this time.
wily. Please hit him.
Oh.
Oh,
It's close. It looked like a 1 for a second.
danced on that one.
Does the extra rage or damage still apply for an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
think so.
I was gonna say I think so too.
Just they're still raging.
I believe so. Yeah.
Wait, how is she still raging? She didn't
Wait,
take
That
damage
is
or
a
deal
good
damage.
question.
No, you
Ooh.
just have to attack. You don't have to deal damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. I'm
That'd have been
gonna.
unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I like how you asked that in your
If
shoal voice, Jake. You're like, how is
If,
she doing that?
maybe she just kept it like she kept raging because she kept missing, and she was like, "God damn it!"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you cut right through Nash's back with your battle axe as he takes off running. So let me just count this out.
Man, you went straight from
5,
healthy
10,
to
15, 20,
heavy.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
He didn't even get a
55,
wounded
60.
phase.
Oh, I think the extra 2 damage from rage applied because I hit +2 before I rolled it. So.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
Great.
As he's running away, I yell, "Just painting your hands is a stupid gimmick."
On your back, on the ground.
Well, thankfully, Shoal brought me back from the sleep.
No.
Yeah,
Don't
but
forget,
you
second-
haven't stood
Oh, yeah.
up yet.
Oh
so
no,
you're
yeah,
still
I'm
on
on
the
my
ground.
back. Yeah, no, yeah.
And don't forget, we were covered in street use or city use.
Yeah, that's true. Flynn, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna. I can't see anything back
You
here,
gonna
so I'm gonna
chase
run
them,
around
or-
the corner. Yeah, or at least see how far they ended up running.
I don't think he's on the map anymore.
Yeah, I mean he dashed, so
He
we
phased through a wall.
We
He's out
wouldn't
of
be
line
able
of
to
sight
catch
in
him.
a little
Oh.
alleyway.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, there's a whole alleyway back there.
And 5 more Black Paw boys. No, I'm just kidding.
Where do they get all the paint?
I'll take the dash action.
they didn't hit me once. So.
Okay.
They only hit me once,
He's gonna turn around and kill me.
and I was holding him. Please don't
Um,
die.
I'm gonna do it. You know what?
Do it.
I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, we're
It's
not
him
done
or
with
you."
you, guys. We're back here. Help!" I'm gonna try to grab him, even though I'm terrible at that.
Well, so did you take the dash action? in
Oh,
order
I
to get
took the
here?
dash action. You're
So
right.
you can't do anything.
No, but okay, yeah, that's my turn.
But you can certainly yell out, "Hey, we're back here."
There's like a whole other alley
He's trying to get
way.
away.
thing. It looks
Alright.
kind of cool.
Raina's gonna also take the dash action and run after Flynn, mostly to
Okay.
make sure he's okay at this point.
Is that the way they went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll just like stay in eye shot of everyone. Yeah. Oh, okay. 2. This will make me lose rage though, won't it?
I probably should have given a space for you to run through. And then it made it-
No, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine.
Oh, you took the dash action. I was like, unless you
Yeah.
throw something at him.
I mean,
I don't know
yeah.
how far he is.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't have been able to get an eye shot, I don't think, without running. So, yeah, as her rage calms down, she'll say, Flynn, I think he got the message.
I assume getting up is like a whole action, right?
No, it doesn't cost you
Half,
anything.
it's just half your
half your
movement.
movement.
Half my movement. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Movement.
Yeah, why not? I'll just kind of, I guess I'll just, or if it's half my movement, then I can just go my regular movement if I use the dash action.
Correct.
Okay. So I will go 5. Well, first, before I start moving, I would like to say that was weird, but I guess I have to thank you, Shoal.
We are getting used to it, friend.
25, 30. Just kind of, I guess that's where we're going. There you
Okay.
go.
Where are the dead bodies?
I haven't been keeping track exactly, but they're in
Well,
the center there.
I know where
There's
they're at.
one that's definitely directly above me.
There's one
Yeah.
diagonally. There's diagonal right.
The
Hold
noble
on
is
here.
here.
There's
correct?
one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, and then there was
One here.
there's one like there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, those are them.
We will go to the knoll. We've been waiting for this, and we would like to munch down this with our cloak.
Yep.
Start to consume, and we also search their belongings.
Yes, you can.
What should we roll?
Roll investigation. You find 7 silver pieces.
We will take the 7 silver pieces,
Okay.
and also drop the javelin at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a place that logs our money?
There is in your inventory.
We track it ourselves, though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. I'm going to assume that everyone running in that direction will take care of everything. I'm going to babysit Shoal, and I'm going to pick the pockets of the puppet that I punched to death.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation. As you're doing this, you can hear, like a piranha, the insects of Fishbait Swarm are completely devouring the flesh of the knoll, leaving behind nothing but bone.
I'm actively trying not to think about it.
You find 5 silver pieces.
Ah, damn. Great. That's my turn.
Nash looks down this hallway, seeing that it's a dead end, and he's like, "Please, I've learned my lesson." And lowers their, keeps their hands raised,
Can I hear that from where I am?
and they take the dodge action and end their turn.
With
Yeah, you can hear that from where you are, Ruben.
You've been caught black-handed. Taylor hates that joke. I can see it.
Oh.
And I was hoping for that reaction.
Oh,
I
you
can't.
got
I
it.
can't hear you, Ethan, for some reason.
Sorry. I'm gonna say normally I'm forgiving, but you actively killed my friend, and so I'm not really in the mood right now. And I'm gonna try to stab him.
Okay. That's
Thank
with
God.
disadvantage because he took the dodge action. So
Oh,
roll
sure.
again.
Sorry.
No good.
Oh,
Oh, bummer.
What a crit.
that
All
was
right,
Ooh.
go ahead and roll damage. Oh wait, don't roll damage because
Oh, it'll-
don't target him because it'll apply the crit. Just roll damage without targeting him. Does that make sense?
So just like roll a d4.
No, well, just you can still roll the damage, but just roll it into the
Oh, okay.
into the dice box instead of on the target, and I'll apply the damage.
That was as much as it could be.
I'm
mad.
And you look. Nash is now looks like heavily wounded. They're on their last leg, barely able to stand.
Dang it. I needed that crit. Okay. I can't really move out of the way, so I will just pass.
Okay.
That's fine. Raina, no longer enraged, is gonna walk up behind Flynn and put her hand on his shoulder and say, "Leave him. He can tell everybody that we're the new trouble in town, And if he gives us an issue again, I'm gonna skin his hide and nail it to the barn door. And she'll kind of gesture like, let's go back to the group.
Okay. Ruben.
Dash action.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize how narrow it was.
Yeah,
I
there's a
was
bit of a
hoping-
traffic jam here.
This looks silly. Okay, I was sure I'd be able to like walk up to the front and give a big speech, but now I'm just kind of standing behind a bunch of tall people.
You can still give a speech.
I'll
I
you
do.
won't know who's
It
giving
feels good. No, you can tell by the accent.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. Since we're still in initiative, it doesn't make sense to really talk a whole lot. Didn't stop me before.
Does looting a body count as an action?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
We
pretty
will
involved
move
process.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? 5,
Oh, you really want that lizard man,
10,
huh?
15. And we will hold an attack for if the lizard comes into view.
Okay. Everybody who can't see down the alley has a very sore impression of how much space is there. They're expecting people to be running around each other and stuff, but it's only one space wide. So
This is a narrow one.
Gonna walk over to this body and I'm gonna loot that one.
okay, roll investigation.
Man, I really wish I was more intelligent.
Doesn't seem like this guy has anything on him.
So I just give him a kick.
The doll, yeah.
And then I guess I will go up here just to follow.
Okay.
Just so I don't lose anybody.
Nash is like, breaker take you all, and he goes and swings at you.
Okay.
Oh,
Twice.
I should have held a frickin' attack still.
Except the first time he misses.
Badly.
Yeah.
Didn't.
And the second time he drops his weapon, so he grabs his shield. And the second time he also misses.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
it's
have a
you,
lot of
Flynn.
room, but I am still ducking and dodging.
Wiry.
He doesn't have a lot of room either, so he's hitting walls.
True. Yeah, I don't want to kill them, but I can't. They've seen things that I can't let them just walk away with. So I'm going to attack them as a non-lethal
Sure.
attack.
Yeah. That is possible, everybody.
We've seen the
we
same
know.
things. Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we missed.
It was so non-lethal.
It's getting real crappy in this alley.
Ugh. This alley's looking rough.
You can move through friendlies if you want to back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could swing at me again, and
He has no weapon.
No, he does have a weapon still.
he does.
It switched to his shield.
Yeah.
Right.
I also feel like this is like a personal thing that I need to stop. So I think
It's
I'm just
kind of
gonna
gotten
say,
personal at this point.
Yeah.
Two people trying to knife each other in an alley.
Both of them missing. It's really awkward for everybody, and everyone's like, "Oh, can I squeeze in, please?" Oh, okay.
If at this point everyone's character is just
Watching.
eating popcorn, watching this night in the corner, you all can just pass your turns if you want, but feel free to.
One of us will hit the other eventually.
Someone's going down.
If he's still swinging at Flynn, can I? You can't.
Miss again.
Yeah, right. I can't end my turn standing on Flynn, but can I step forward, hit him, and back up?
No, you can move through allies, but you can't end your movement in the same space as an ally.
Okay. am going to back up.
Could she
Okay.
like pick me up?
Yeah, actually, can I drag him away?
No, because Ruben's behind you.
Okay. She's gonna back up, start heading back toward Anna and Shoal, and then she's gonna turn to Ruben and say, grab Flynn, let's go. Some of us here need a bath.
Okay.
It's the two fuckos that are standing in the big alley.
So I want everyone to picture a little guy and then like a regular. Wait, Flynn, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'10". I'm regular humanoid size.
Okay.
Him
Baxter's
and
like
Anna are like the same size.
half your size, and he's just gonna come. He's just gonna run up, and he's just gonna grab you by the waist. And then I kind of want to try something fancy here. I would like to just like hop away and just kind of like put my foot on the wall and jump out of the alley,
Parkour.
holding Phil. Yeah, Flynn. I just called you Phil.
Bill.
So like he just grabs him by the waist and then puts his foot up on the wall and jumps diagonally out of the
All right.
diagonal alley.
Flynn, are you gonna
Okay.
take that?
I
so,
will
like,
oppose.
What do I have to do?
A couple of questions. Are you willing, Flynn?
No,
No.
You're
No.
not willing.
no.
So you have to make a grapple. You have to make a grapple attack on Flynn.
My son has
He's
the
not
bloodlust.
leaving this knife fight.
You're not leaving the knife fight.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, if he succeeds.
I'll do it. I'll grapple Flynn. I don't want the guy to die.
Okay. Flynn, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
Ruben, make an an athletics check.
look, Shoal, the puddles in the street look like hearts.
No.
I get to you. All right, so that's step one of this process.
Really do look like
Okay.
hearts.
Let's bring on step 2.
So the next part is you want to jump with Flynn in tow.
Yeah, I have to because he's so tall.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can move Flynn. You can move Flynn half your movement. Like
Okay.
you can move with Flynn half your movement.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna move him. I want to like position him behind Reyna. So I'm now facing down the alley, and he's right there. Is that okay?
Yep, you can do that.
Cool.
Much to Flynn's chagrin.
What's with all the resistance? You're bleeding to death.
We can't just. We're new here. He could go tell the authorities. They're gonna believe them over us. Like we can't just let stragglers run away.
I mean, that's what we want. We want people to know we're, the tough ones.
We want specific people to know we're the tough ones. I don't think.
And who's gonna tell them we're the tough ones if no one else is watching?
Yeah.
I
He's not going to tell
Yeah.
the authorities. He's a criminal too. He jumped us.
or even where he tells an entire gang, and then they show up while we're sleeping. And
I
we
think-
Or-
die.
Maybe
Or
this
they laugh at
conversation
him.
is a little too long for like the amount
Yeah,
of time.
this is pretty extended for combat, but we can say at this point that combat has ended.
We're walking away.
Ruben, you would see Nash runs down this alleyway.
Wait, combat is over?
Unless if you're still going for him.
We are still going for it.
Yeah.
I'm interested in still like I kind of want him to go into the alley so we can all kind of like talk to him,
We,
But if combat's over,
No,
Combat
it's not
over.
over. It's not over. It's Shoal's turn next. So
Okay.
we will hop up on top of these barrels.
that's a staircase, but yeah.
Okay, fine.
I can never tell them apart. Barrels, staircases. I grew up in a really poor part of town.
It's your turn.
You gonna? Oh well.
Oh my gosh, nobody can kill this dude.
lizard is untouchable.
Wait,
Nash
okay.
ducks and it's like
Are we just
You
rolling
were-
bad? Does he have a high AC?
We're
No, you're all
rolling
rolling
very
bad.
Okay.
Everyone
just
was
luck.
rolling garbage.
Okay.
You heard our friend. We are still hungry. We are going to be criminals now.
We came here for.
Anna, it is your turn now.
I mean, the guy is running away and gone, so Anna's just gonna kind of move up to the group and just be like, "So are we good?
All
Are we
of
done
us.
with this?"
Some of us.
So I know you want to eat him, but like, just leave it.
But what does lizard taste like?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of other chances to taste lizard.
It's Nash's turn. He runs down the alleyway. And I'm just gonna do some stuff on my own here to see how he does.
He trips over a box, over another box. He falls
Yeah.
into a manhole and dies.
Yeah, something like that. Flynn, it's your turn. You're still
I'm
grappled by
still
Ruben, so
grappled, right?
yeah.
It's an action to try to ungrapple myself.
Yeah. Ruben would have to make a athletics check, and you can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm also good with just you.
Letting me go.
If you want to let him go, you can.
If you run back there, then because here's the thing. In my mind, I didn't know that I thought I was just saving you. I didn't realize that you wanted to be in the fight. I'm not here to say, no, you're not fighting. Like you're gonna run back into the fight. I'm just gonna be weirded out because you're like dying.
Do you let go, Ruben?
Yeah, I let go of him.
Okay. Flynn, what do you do?
I don't like letting him live.
Don't like it.
It makes me sad.
I am unhappy. Unhappy boy. Emily, you good?
I'm so frustrated that we barely. I mean, I guess he's been damaged now, but
I'll drop it. I'll be like, okay, fine. I mean, I know it's a dead end back there, right? So he's not like going.
Isn't it a
Yeah.
dead end?
It is a dead end.
Yeah.
That's why he hung out with us in the corner.
Yeah, I'll kind of just take my turn and be like, all right, well,
I have yet to see this alley. So.
if the group wants to let him live, we should at least steal from him. And then, we're accomplishing 2 tasks with 1, right?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna let us steal from him, but
I don't think he has much of a choice.
I don't think he does
That's
either.
You should
hey,
make
give
this
us all
our
your
corner.
shit.
If I do, will you let me live?
Reluctantly.
I mean,
It's a fair deal.
if you tell
All right,
anybody,
we're still
though,
in initiative though.
Yeah, this is my whole action though.
Yeah.
Are lizard folk common?
They're as common as any other Fomorian.
Okay.
All right.
can I have
Okay.
a piece of your flesh?
Are you trying to determine whether or not you might be able to eat a lizard folk later on?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, very much so.
probably. Yeah.
All right.
We'll do
Right.
these calculations. We are okay as well.
Raina, when you come around the corner, you can see that Nash is failing to scramble up. He's trying to climb up these kegs that are back here and climb out of the alleyway, but he can't do it because he rolled very low in his athletics check.
Tell me why I'm picturing Joanna from the Rescuers Down Under, just being like,
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
You look plumb pitiful, Nash. Now, you pay us, and we'll let you live. So, pay it. Give me the tolls you've collected from this alley so far today.
is he? Oh, he's around a corner because I was gonna like
Yeah.
lean and crack my knuckles and be intimidating, but he can't see me, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, she'll be like hefting her axe, like
Okay,
Looking
roll
is
an intimidation
intimidating.
check.
I will. Intimidation. Oh, well.
Let's see here.
Not bad.
Is he intimidated by a 14?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says, "You let me live? Fine." And starts digging through and picks out a coin purse and holds it out to you.
Okay, cool. Raina's gonna head back toward the group and hold it up and be like, "Oh, we took down the what were the Black Paw boys on our first 10 minutes here."
It's been more than 10 minutes because we had to walk 20 minutes to get over here.
Our first, I don't know.
Our first
We ain't been
Our
here
first
long.
evening. First
Yeah.
evening.
And she'll start just like yelling at hoping strangers here. Like,
All right, we can be
took
out of
down the
initiative order
boys.
now.
Cool.
And Nash comes kind of like with a very defeated look and clutching parts of their body that are gushing blood. Comes walking out of the alleyway. And it's just like, so we're square. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we cast cure wounds as a ritual?
I don't think you can.
I don't
No.
know. It would say on the spell
say
whether or
ritual
not you
spell,
could
yeah.
say you could do ritual.
We are Joel, not Ishvate.
All right, Joel. Whatever you say. And he starts squeezing his way out and running off.
Do we need a name or a gimmick like they had? Like, I don't want to paint my hands, but
We don't need a name. We're just 5 people doing a thing together.
Are we?
I guess we could call ourselves
under-
5 people doing a thing together. That's what you want.
No.
And we'll
long
make the
name.
best burgers around. Are we under the enforcer's name?
No, because
No.
we're supposed to pretend we don't know the enforcers.
we're clandestine
Okay.
undercover agents.
The
We could
5 not enforcers.
the charter dryers.
No, I will.
Keep the charter dry.
I'm gonna go ahead and veto that one.
Well, that was fun. If we can keep robbing other criminals, this is gonna be great.
You know, I think you're
I feel
onto
like
something, Raina.
I feel like that went fairly well.
Yeah.
I'm still smoking.
If I'm gathering correctly, she does that when she's not feeling great. So why don't we go on and get into the end?
Yeah, she's not smelling great either. So
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, she keeps saying that it doesn't smell, but like Christ, it smells like burning hair.
That's not at all what I smell like currently, but if
That
that's
must
what
be
you
what
want to
the-
believe.
The city juice smells like.
that's not a good smell.
I would like to clean myself if we could go into this actual inn that we came here for.
All right, yeah. Having successfully completed this melee with the Black Paw boys, you are able to walk inside the Soaked Sail Inn. And we will pick up inside the inn after this short break. We're just going to take a quick 15-minute break, and we'll be back soon. So
Awesome.
don't go away. All right, and welcome back. We return to our party entering the Soaked Sail Inn. You all push through the double doors into a dark and grimy dive, dimly lit by several candle sconces. The room is shaped like 3 large conjoined squares, 2 on either side, and then a central one that has a large bar in the center. The rest are all filled with tables. The room is moderately crowded with a mix of toys and monsters who mostly look like they're keeping to themselves and to a stiff drink. Behind the counter, you see Behind the counter of the bar, you see a fox stuffkin with bright orange fur. Looks like a piece of his ear is missing, and a long dangly earring is hanging from the other. He looks up at you all as you walk in and says, "Take a seat anywhere, loves."
Yeah. Just
We
like
will-
for a little bit of context, do I remember or like I kind of feel like I set up this like I know this place.
Yes.
I just want to make sure like I know this place right
I
now.
mean, you don't have like a ton of familiarity with the place, but you do know that that bartender is here all the time, and his name is Dusty.
Okay.
We would like to walk up to the bartender immediately and order around with friends. We will put a silver, say, we earned a drink.
That's
Hi.
so. All right then. 5 then for round for everyone.
Yes.
I can do that. Just one
Question.
second. Yes.
Do you have a place where I can clean up?
Our washrooms usually reserved for tenants in the inn. Will you be staying the night?
I believe so. Looking to the group. This is where we're staying, correct?
Hiya, Dusty. We would like a room for the night as well. I don't know if you remember me.
Sure thing, sweetie. All right then.
I mean, we might need a couple because, there's more. Like, I feel like 5 people in one room is a lot.
Yeah, well, it's 2 silver pieces a night for a room upstairs. How many rooms would you like?
5.
All right.
I just
Well-
thought that was a gift.
How
We
many?
do not need our
I-
own room.
I mean, I was okay with sharing. We don't have to do that, but
We did just get we got some silver off of those boys, right?
Oh yeah, how many?
And you all have like starting gold as well. So
Right.
How much was in the pouch I got from Nash?
there's 12 silver pieces in the pouch.
Ooh.
Do you distribute that amongst the party?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just do that quick. In the party sheet.
What if we kept it all like kind of like tour money? When you go on tour, you keep the money for everyone to buy gas.
We will,
Here.
we will
like
take
other
the
people
remaining
now.
5 silvers and say, we have this many from the knoll.
So it seems like they can fund our stay. We can
Yeah.
spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
5 might be overkill. We can maybe do like 3 or 4.
Well, what would it be?
I mean, I'm fine with sharing, Raina, if you want to share.
Absolutely. It'll
So
be like
that's one room for us. Who else is sharing?
How big are the rooms? How many beds are in them?
Well, we have several doubles that are available. And we have a few singles as well. So we could do any mix or match if you'd like.
Joel, how do you sleep?
I was just wondering.
We prefer to sleep underground. But we can sleep in our urn.
All right, Flynn, you and me bunk up.
So
The
2
ladies
rooms?
will bunk up, 2 rooms, and a spot outside for this one.
Or you
No.
could put him in
Vinny?
one of the rooms.
Put-
Like,
put the-
you can be in our room, Shoal. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
It's a weird thing to put him in a room if he likes the fucking ground.
So
He-
if he's
like,
if he's in his urn, we're not just gonna have his urn out in the hallway. That's fucking rude.
somebody
Dusty
would
says,
steal it.
"Yeah, I'm not sure how comfortable other patrons would be with him out in the hallway. No offense, honey."
We understand. The outside does not look very comfortable either. It looks
No.
rather stony.
You can
You
we
stay
can
with
put
us.
your urn in our room.
We thank you.
All right. Well, that'll be. Hold on, let me do my math here. That'll be 4 silver pieces, and
I'll throw it
yeah.
down.
you can go ahead on upstairs, and the washrooms are up there.
Thank you. I will be back. I'm gonna go upstairs and wash up.
We should probably wash too, and we will follow
I'm just going right into the pint.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll watch drinks.
Do you sit at the bar, Ruben, or you sit at the at one of the available tables?
I'm going to be at the bar making small talk with Dusty.
Sure.
I like the way he calls me Hun.
How many other people are in here?
There's probably between 20 or 30.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Maybe once we're all together, we should grab a table and talk about our next steps
Sounds good to me.
away from prying ears.
Yeah, so while they are washing, Ruben, do you have anything in particular to say to Dusty?
What's new, Dusty? You hear about these black paws?
Yeah, the Black Paws. They're quite a handful, aren't they?
How come I haven't heard of them? Are the enforcers even concerned about them? Or are they just kind of like a nuisance?
You know how it is, babe. There's not a lot of concern about this corner of
That's right,
Midtown.
babe, not Hun. Okay.
No, he's
Feel
switching
bad.
it up.
Okay.
Raina's gonna like lean across the bar and be like, "We took care of them."
Did you really?
Well,
Drove
we
'em
took
all?
care of them if there was only 4 of them. If that's all of them.
They're always adding, losing members. I can't really keep track of how many there are, but well, if they're not around anymore, that's great. They were driving away customers plenty,
For
sending them in without any coin to buy any drink.
Well, that won't be a problem anymore. We have all the coin.
He says, "Well, cheers to that," and goes about fixing some drinks for folk. After a period of time, Anna, you conclude your wash, and fish bait you as well, and
I
return down.
cleaned up my armor and stuff, and
Yep.
I got it. And go back downstairs.
Yep. Flynn,
Hey.
did you go and wash your? Actually, on all of you are probably
was
covered in
fine.
blood, and
But being covered in blood, I feel like is different than being covered in whatever the hell came
it
out of that.
definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
No, I'm sitting at the bar with
Okay.
Ruben and Raina.
Here.
Tell me, Dusty.
We could drinks, give one to Anna, and
Thank you.
serve the other ourselves.
Just chill with everyone else.
Let's go to a table. Let's or like
Yeah, there's
something
actually
in the
not enough
corner.
seats for all of you at the
Yeah.
bar, so you would have to go get a
Corner.
table.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to hang back for a second. I'll be right there. Tell me, Dusty, what's
Yeah?
the state of the Grey Bloods these days?
Oh, I don't know anything about the Grey Bloods. You know, they're elusive, that bunch. If you know their name, you're in danger.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Bad first step, I guess. I got 5 people that all know the name, and including you.
No, I
That's
mean, if
6.
you know the name of anybody in the Grey Bloods, that means you're in the Grey Bloods. So that's what I hear, but not really my business. You know, I focus on the shop. We don't get too much stolen from here. We don't bring in too much that's been stolen.
If you know the name of someone in the Grey Bloods, you're in the Grey Bloods. Dusty, you have yourself a good night. You'll be seeing me again shortly.
Sounds good.
And I head on over to the table with the rest of the cast and crew.
Okay. Ruben joins you all at your table.
What are we drinking?
You are all drinking
You ordered
ale.
And
Yep.
we like this feeling.
My ale tastes like mango.
Hey, not on Twitch.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm a tiny little thumbnail. It's
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Oh goodness. So, do you think did we do good? Do we rob somebody? Do you think we're impressing the local deviants?
Well, it sounds like we need to grab their attention yet. I don't think our deeds tonight will grab any attention In fact, we have to get close enough to learn a name of someone in the Greybloods. And the expression as it goes is if you learn a name of someone in the Greybloods, you're in the Greybloods. Now, I don't know how literal that is. I mean, a man at a bar just said it like, and you know, how they are here, everything's figurative. So I assume that just means you got to get close. So I say we look around, split up, pick someone to talk to, kind of figure out what our next step is, because we came here to grab intel.
That makes sense. I do just want to clarify, we did more than just rob one person. We also killed 4 people. So,
Oh yeah.
Their bodies are still half
3 people.
consumed
Thank
outside
you, yeah.
in the streets.
Right, but how
Yeah.
are people going to connect that to us? We have to tell everyone.
I yelled it. Your mark?
Yes.
He left bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good signature. That's
Yeah,
intimidating.
and Ruben, you would know that straight up bones being found is definitely going to raise some eyebrows when the next time an enforcer patrol happens to come through this dead end corner, which is rare, but yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have let him do that, so that we, you could clearly tell that they were black paws.
The bony bandits.
Oh,
Yeah.
hopefully Nash will
Yeesh.
tell everybody.
Now they're going to think we
bandits.
just left skeletons out.
But we left Nash alive. He'll
Making
The skeleton crew.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't hate it.
I like it.
I mean, it sounds intimidating, but in actuality, there's literally only one of us that can make the skeleton.
yeah, but it
Have you
makes
ever tried.
Actively, no. I can't say that I have.
I think if we keep killing people, like at the very least, figuratively, we are making skeletons.
Can we just?
Or we have skeletons in our closet.
Can we?
Skeleton closet.
Can we focus on killing not innocent people though? Criminals who are giving folks trouble. Okay, but
I
Oh, no, yeah.
specifically did not want to join the Mungers because of that reason. So
No, I'm
opinion
down
is
with
safe.
not killing, harming, doing any undue stress to innocents.
okay, I feel better.
But yeah, so so tomorrow we're hitting the ground running or whatever, and it doesn't really work because when you hit the ground, you can't immediately run.
Oh.
And it's like just putting our ears out, like trying to find information is essentially what we're doing.
Maybe we should start with the debonair haberdasher.
Oh yeah, we did want to look into that guy.
That might be a good way to get some awareness of the local crime scene and also maybe help those folks at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What was his name? Tommy.
Tommy Gusto, no.
McCartney.
McCormick.
McCor- oh, I
who said
wrote
that?
What?
Tommy is a tailor. Whatever that means.
It means he makes clothing.
Ah,
He'll make us look
Interesting.
debonair if we find him. Maybe.
Are we on a time crunch? Like how casually can we go about this?
That's a good question.
The unnamed employers,
Hmm.
wink, wink, didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Though, I
Yeah.
mean, it was interrupted by a duck.
You mean
So
in disguise?
So, Lieutenant Commander Winston Rochester did mention that he is giving all squads 1 week to produce some type of intel to show that they've gotten into a position of value. Yeah.
Well, shit.
I mean, we only have. I guess we could look for more leads of crimes that have been going on, but it sounded like what happened to Tommy maybe was some kind of gang activity. So
Considering people came knocking on the door and kicked the family out, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's definitely criminal activity of some kind. It's just who's.
Everyone go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Ooh, okay.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Just for
Well,
fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for funsies. Oops, I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Somehow. Wow, if you mouse click, you can add dice, and I'm not meaning to.
Oh goodness.
How do I take this back?
Just roll it
throw
outside the dice box.
outside the box.
Okay. Yeah, don't
Help!
write.
My hands are full of dice.
The horror.
They just keep coming.
What was it? A perception check?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, don't right click when you're picking up dice because it will just continue to add them.
Okay. Shoal, you notice
Aw, my
several
15 didn't do anything?
characters of interest within this very room that are kind of standing out as being different from everybody else who's just kind of keeping to themselves. You notice off to the left-hand side, in the other kind of rectangle of seats, there are a bunch of toys that are drinking quietly at a table to themselves. 2 knights, a male and female knight, and a doll. And every time somebody walks by them, you notice they stop talking, and start looking in different directions. You also notice that around the other side to the right, there are a bunch of drunk monsters and a doll throwing darts, which is exciting to you, I'm sure. And then you also spot, with a 24 perception check, you also spot in the back corner of that section of the bar, there is a small table with one doll sitting at it with a black hooded cloak, that people are sitting down with, and it looks like playing cards. And then he is, in many cases, walking away with taking their gold as they walk away. So those are just some characters throughout the bar that Shoal notices. And I would say, Anna, with a 15, you notice the darts as well.
What is our plan? We see, if we are interested, there are some groups that we could acquire information from, potentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. We see cards. We see an awkward bunch who are not speaking when others walk by, and for some reason look in different directions. There is also darts, but none of you will be interested in that, I'm sure. We are sure. We will go to the darts and see what's going on there. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Should we roll anything like a deception or perception check or persuasion, something like that?
If you want to try to persuade the party to not follow you to darts. Is that what you're asking?
Actually,
Let's let the party members determine how persuaded they are by you.
We will let them, if they want to be impressed. They know that we are full of tricks.
I don't know what this guy's deal is with darts, but I want to follow him.
I like cards. I'm down to go play some card games for the night.
I'm really curious about the group that isn't speaking when the awkward group, but I'm not super sneaky.
They are toys, if that means anything.
Well, I mean, I'm accepting. I'll I don't know. Maybe is there an empty table near them?
Yeah, there's an empty table, like a table or two away from them.
there anything else like near them that would be less or more inconspicuous than just moving from one table to another?
There isn't much else to do over in that corner. No, somebody would probably have to successfully sneak over.
My dexterity is not very high.
Neither.
Even though I'm fucking proficient in stealth, it's still not great. My stats suck.
maybe we could take up one of the tables near them and just try to listen. They if we wouldn't be walking by, just sitting near, maybe they'd keep talking.
I mean, I feel like it still would look weird that we're moving from one table to another, but like
if the whole group breaks up a little bit.
What if we spill some ale on this table? Then we have a reason to leave it.
But then we've spilled ale on the table that someone else is going to have to clean up.
I think you're overthinking it. I think why don't we just leave the table?
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree. I was just offering an idea,
I'm up into it, Flynn. Very good.
So, I mean, Flynn, are you comfortable being by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, we're still all in eye shot. Like, it's the same room.
Yeah. Just scream if you need help. We're nearby.
I think I can do that.
Okay. Can I try to be stealthy and move my way over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll a stealth check and go walk over.
God help me.
We don't have a map, correct?
No, there's no map.
Nope. Nope.
Anna gets up from the table and trips over the leg of the chair.
I wasn't that bad.
Raina will get up and try to oh, okay, I'll help you, and we'll just walk by again in a second when they're not paying attention again. We'll try again.
Okay. Flynn, you head over to the guy playing cards.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so you walk to the back corner of that section of the bar, and there's a small table. You can see this doll is wearing leathers underneath this cloak and definitely is armed. Has a knife or two strapped to their side. And they're just kind of dealing cards, like shuffling cards constantly. As you approach, they look up at you and they say, "Oh, you. Now you look like you've got a story to tell. Come on, stranger, let me get to know you."
Perfect. I'd love to. I also like cards. So how do I play?
Well, it's very simple. We both draw 3. We both place a bet.
Mm-hmm.
We up the ante. It's
Okay.
5 gold buy-in, and then you place your wager based on how confident you are, right?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
DM question.
Yeah.
Have we with going to like shower and or like wash up and everything, would that be considered like a short rest or whatever?
Yeah, I would say you all have short rested at this point.
Oh. So I am no longer smoking because I was like, oh,
a little conspicuous.
Yeah.
Oh, someone might notice that.
Another game question. What spell slots?
There's no spell slot recovery for rangers on short rest.
Wow, really?
No.
No.
Oh, you got a 1.
Yep.
Tough.
Motherfucker.
Was that another stealth check?
No, that was for my hit dice. How many hit dice do we get?
It says in your character sheet. I think it's 1 per level, right?
Yeah, I have 2 right now.
You can roll a second if you wanted to.
Where does it say that?
At the bottom, next to the HD, there's a die and then a number.
I see.
So it'll say 2 if you have 2, and then 1 if you have 1.
It just says 1.
So if you click it again, it'll roll and go 0.
Great. Oh wait, that's saying I have 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Great.
Yep. Now you have 0.
Cool. I mean, I guess it really didn't matter. It was 3 hit points, but cool. So I'm not smoking, so not drawing any more attention. Continue with your Guardian.
So the way this works out of character, Ethan, the way this works is you're going to roll 3d6 Okay, and this doll is gonna roll 3d6. You're both gonna put in 5 gold to play, and then based on your confidence in how high your hand is, you're each gonna get a turn to up the wager, and then reveal your hands. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. He puts 5 gold up on the table,
I will follow.
and he deals you 3 cards, and deals himself 3 cards,
Okay.
and
Are you feeling lucky,
Mm.
monk?
Good one.
And he says, "All right, what'll it be? You gonna up the ante?"
Yeah, I'll do 5 more.
5 more. 5 more. Okay. Uh, duh, 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 duh. He's like, "All right, I can do 5. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's do 5." And he ups the ante and slaps 5 more gold onto the table. And he goes, "So you ready to show?"
Sure, let's show.
And he flaps down 15.
Okay. Dang. that was a close one.
Oh, that was high. That was high. I gotta be honest. I thought you were bluffing more than that.
I'm not a good bluffer. I just like drawing cards.
All right, how about another round? I'm sure you
Would
can do better
love
next
to.
time.
Yeah. It's just luck, right? I'll have to turn my way eventually.
That's right. That's right. Luck always comes around.
What if he doesn't
Always.
get any information? He just plays cards with you?
I think at this point I do start to feel like there's a little funny business, so I'd like to try to like keep a perception or something going on this round.
Mm-hmm.
And then to that point, as this round's playing, I would like to do a little bit more conversating of like,
Sure.
so
Yeah, he's dealing.
So stab anyone lately?
Yeah.
I did. I had a knife fight in the alley. We both missed multiple times.
So do you play cards here every night? Is this are you just passing through?
Not always here. You know, I like to travel around. I keep people happy for the living, you know. Sometimes it's cards, sometimes it's dice.
Okay.
But you know, I'm always up for a game.
How long have you been in Toraigh? My friends and I just got here tonight, so we're still trying to like figure out the tourist spots and decide where to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. So new in town. All right.
He's gonna
Yeah.
swindle you of your money now that you've said that out loud.
He says, "Yeah, I've been here all my life, you know, but I grew up in the slums, and
Okay.
you know, worked my way up to here, you know, mostly on the back of a couple really lucky games, you know."
Yeah, I mean, 15. That's luck.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh, right.
Please roll high.
Medium high.
You can tell that this guy is definitely manipulating the cards.
Okay, yeah.
Shocking. But you can tell that this time he went to and didn't need to, and so he stopped.
Okay.
And he says, "All right, how much you want to go on this one? You feeling good?"
I'll stay. Is that an option?
Yeah,
I'll
that's fine.
Okay. You can stay.
And he goes, 11.
11.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
No, he's revealing his cards.
Oh, I thought he was anteing a lot. I was like,
No.
That seems like a weird maneuver after I stay. Okay. Dang, beats my 9.
And he kind of, it just like, oh man, don't worry, your luck will come around. It always comes around as he scoops up all the gold.
You are not good at this, my dude.
My goodness.
The dice are not in your favor.
He's like, so you want to try and win this back? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, I've got plenty of time and plenty of gold.
Do you? Okay.
You are gonna get stabbed in the back alley for real.
That's what we're here for. We'll beat him up.
Mhm.
So he starts shuffling again and dealing out the cards.
Can I try to like palm the 6 that I had, like sleight of hand it?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and well, first of all, re-roll your new 3d6.
Okay.
And then yeah, you can sleight of hand to turn one of the non-6s into a 6.
I swear to God.
Oh,
Okay.
That was so close to being a
Oh.
1. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
And he rolls his. Roll a perception check again.
Same.
You can't tell exactly what he's got going on, but yeah, so are you talking to him about anything while this all is happening?
Yeah. So am I in earshot of the rest of the group? Or is this like
Probably not.
completely private?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm supposed to be asking about the Grey Bloods, but I'm actually gonna ask about the Golden Grin and kind of ask about, so you're from the slums, you've been in Toraigh a while. What is the scene like on the docks? Like, is there a big pirate? I've heard some rumblings of like a golden smile or a golden.
Are you talking
yellow
about the
grin.
Golden Grin? Yeah,
Yeah.
the Golden Grin. Yeah. Yeah, they're the pirate guild.
Okay.
They kind of run the docks.
Gotcha.
I mean, the
Have you-
whole place is full of pirates.
Full of pirates. All right.
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
they-
there are some that there are some people knocking around calling themselves merchants, but yeah, there's not too much of that.
Who are they fooling?
It's hard to stay in competition with the pirates. So
Okay. Are they are they as fun as yourself? Do they like to welcome newcomers, or are they pretty standoffish?
they can be pretty hostile to newcomers.
Hostile.
But
Okay.
their smile always smiles when money's on the table. So that's how I get in my ins with them.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, they're the right riot with everybody on the in group.
Okay.
Those fellas know how to have a good time.
Oh, I bet. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, what do you say? What are you going to put up on this one?
I'll add 3.
3.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do better than that. You want to win all this money back,
I
right?
really do. But
Yeah.
I need to save some gold for these Golden Grin.
Well, you got to earn some gold. How about we do 10?
Do 10 additional, like on top of the 5?
Yeah.
Ooh. But that means less chances to play cards. I think I'm good. I'll do 5. I'll do 5 more.
All right. 5. And you reveal you have, what is it again? It's 16. Yeah. And he reveals 14 and
Okay.
looks very confused.
Perfect.
And he's like, okay, now you got something. Great. So you want to play another?
Sure, yeah. I'll do another 5. Down.
All right.
I just realized I've been talking to you this whole time, rudely asking you questions. I don't think I've ever gotten your name.
Oh, I'm Baz. Baz the Tramp. That's what everyone called me.
As what got you that title?
Well, you know, from the slums, you gotta take some hits on the way up. Nicknames are how it happens.
I
But
understand.
now I wear it as a badge of honor, you know.
That's what you gotta do. Yeah. And you said they're a doll?
Uh-huh.
Smoking packs his whole
Oh.
life. Oh man.
Okay.
You palm another one of those 6s?
Yeah, you want to try and sleight of hand this to
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
go for it.
Please.
Oh,
Oh man, that was almost a
Ooh.
17.
I know.
Hold on one second here.
Oh no.
Hope his perception's dog crap.
Oh,
What'd he get?
unfortunately, he gets a natural 20 on his perception.
Oh my god, he can
As
see
you're
into your
reaching to
soul.
palm the 6, his hand literally slaps yours right on the wrist, and he's like,
What?
"Oh, that's not how we play that, my friend." Oh,
not?
no. Even though,
I saw you doing it. I thought that was part of the game.
and his smile just kind of falls off his face, and he's like, "All right, well, that's how I play the game, okay? But listen,
Only I can play it
let's
that
start
way.
over, okay? I'm
Sure.
Baz the Tramp. It's nice to meet you."
I'm Flynn. Flynn Casey.
And listen, we're just two honorable gents playing cards, okay? There's
Yeah.
nothing squirrely going on here, all right? And mum's the word on that, okay?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm just having
Okay.
fun.
All right, you're a good egg. You're a good. What's your name?
Flynn.
Flynn. Nice to meet you, Flynn. Baz the Tramp.
Great to meet you.
Well,
Won't forget that name, I'll tell you that.
yeah, listen, well, and he reaches into his pouch and he takes out 5 gold and he hands it back to you.
Oh,
And he's like,
did I win?
let's just say, you know, use that gold to make your lips a little heavy on what just happened between us, okay? I got a business to run here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Mum's the
sorry for
word.
your trouble. But if there's anything else I can help you with, I'm happy to. Just don't rat me out.
I guess before I leave, one quick question my friends would want me to ask. Have you heard of this Grey Bloods group? We're supposed to find something out about that. I don't know.
The Grey Bloods? Yeah, I know about the Grey Bloods.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're in the Grey Bloods? I think there's something about.
No, I'm one of the few exclusive independent contractors, you know.
Oh.
I maintain my independence by, you know, being reliable for just about everybody. But yeah, they're a secretive bunch. What are you looking for?
Well, we'd love to do some work for them. Do you have like an associate we could talk to like set that up, or
You
like,
know,
who do you go to when you're looking for work?
When I'm looking for work, I go to secret dead drops and places like that. I've never actually met anybody from the Grey Bloods, but you know what they say is that, like, you know, once you are doing the Grey Bloods work, you're in the Grey Bloods, right? So they cover the territory of thieving. So any thievery that happens in Toraigh, they get a piece of that action.
Oh, we just thieved earlier. That's perfect. Okay.
Oh yeah, what'd you steal?
Well, we got some silver off of. Have you heard of the Black Pod boys? They were like
those schmucks that run everybody up for money outside of the bar.
Honestly, I hate them.
Yeah, me too.
3 of them are dead, so
We killed 3 of them. Yeah, but the last one.
Oh, you killed them. Oh,
we let live,
Okay.
and we stole from that one.
All right. Well,
So yeah,
we stole from
hopefully,
all of them.
those
I
guys provided me a
mean-
little bit of income, but honestly, they were annoying. So
Well, hey, they still are because they paid for these card games. Am I right?
that's right. That's right. Good on them. But I mean, silver pieces. Come on now. That's small change.
Okay,
That's
I
not going to draw
mean,
anybody's
they
attention. I
pa-
mean, I practically stole like what, 12 gold off you tonight,
That's
and I ended
true.
up
You
paying that
did.
to the Grey Bloods.
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
it's
Well,
got to be a high profile mock.
that was good information. I don't really have. Is there like, what are the usual dead drop spots? Maybe we could like go check those out and like wait
Yeah,
for something. Like,
listen, if I tell you the dead drop spots, then I drop dead. All
drop
right,
dead.
buddy. I know how this
That's a
works.
good one.
This is my first
Oh.
rodeo. Okay.
Fair enough.
You,
Okay.
you get all the free information that I could give freely, but in some places
Oh.
my hands are tied.
I just remembered I stole from you. Does that count?
I mean, these are, this is chump change in comparison to
Oh,
what
okay.
the Grey Bloods are up to, I'm sure.
Dang it. Okay. Well,
Mostly what I do for them is help get them connected with fences and smuggling, things like that. Getting magical contraband in and out of the city, helping connect them with, independent gangs that can serve as distractions, but thing like 12 gold pieces, they sleep on a
sense.
bed made of gold pieces. So
Okay. That definitely adds perspective. Well, I'm gonna rejoin my group next time. Put in a good word for me, I guess. Flynn Casey.
Yep. Okay, I'm probably not going to do that, but I'll
it
keep
was
my
well
eye
said.
out for you. It's
You
been a
rascal,
pleasure.
Baz.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Meanwhile,
boy.
Raina and Anna, you take your seats at tables closer to these
Take
toys.
12 psychic damage. Okay.
These toys that are all talking.
Okay.
Go ahead and both of you make perception checks.
Okay.
I hope you're good at this because I'm
Nope.
garbage.
Oh, that was okay.
I suck.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, it's just a little too raucous and rowdy in here for you to make out what they're saying from the table that you're sitting at. Maybe if one of you could make a stealth check to walk by or something like that, you might have a better chance. But they may clam up.
I'll try. I want to. I'll I won't try to walk by, but I'll try to stand near them, like out of, I don't know, as
Okay, roll for
naturally as
stealth.
possible. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
What
Yeah,
am I
so-
good for?
Raina, you
Why am I here?
The stealthiest barbarian.
Yes.
yeah, so you managed to kind of blend in a little bit, as
Shocking.
odd as that sounds.
Yes.
Nonchalantly slide by the table, and you hear the knight and the doll talking to the female knight, and they're like, listen, so we're sailing on the Clio, right? And I can't believe it, but we really found it. We found a whole thing of steel just floating there on the hull of a ship out in the bay. I couldn't believe it. The captain, when he said to store it on the Western Ledge Wharf with all the other goods, I thought he was out of his mind. It's just sitting there. I mean, come on, Ophelia, your brother, he's the Golden Grin. He could easily take those without anybody making a peep, Like there's just not a safe place to keep them. She says, it's not my business to be handing work off to my brother, okay? The Golden Grin gets him plenty of work, and I want nothing to do with him. You guys sell your steel, make your money. It's fine. And then they notice you and stop talking.
Would I know what steel is worth, or like what the significance of that is?
Steel is the equivalent of gold. It is extremely valuable, and highly sought after, as it's what most weapons are made out of and stuff like that.
Okay. They said it was off the Western Ledge Wharf.
Yep.
All right. I feel like I heard plenty. I will just smile at them as I walk by, noticing that they saw me, and just plop back down at the table near Anna.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, get this. They were talking about a big old deposit or something of steel off the Western Ledge Wharf, and they want to get the Golden Grin to get it for them or something, but they're sailing out on this boat. They want to take it. But if we maybe get there first, maybe we get a big old bunch of money and we impress the local folks that are up to no good.
I mean, that's an idea, but it's also like there are 5 of us, and how are we going to steal when there's just the 5 of us?
Maybe we could requisition a boat or something, and I don't know. Maybe Ruben would know somebody who
It's true, maybe.
Or maybe even Fishbait might. He was around the docks. So
Also, you would know that from their tale, if the steel were enough to just be floating on a piece of hull in the water, it's probably not an amount of steel that could not be carried.
okay. I mean, that would be a great way to get some a wealth that we could flaunt around and get noticed with without having to steal it directly from any boat.
Yeah, that's true. We can definitely bring that up to the group and see what everyone thinks about that, see what everyone else was able to get as far as intel. But that's definitely an idea. Who knows? Maybe that's what we need to get this status that we're trying to achieve in a week.
Do you want to take? They definitely noticed me, but do you want to try to take one more pass past them and see if you can pick up any other info? Try. The worst that's going to happen is they're just going to clam up again.
I just like the image of you two just pacing back and forth. This tiny.
Yeah, right. Is there some way I can help? I can't
Look.
No.
I wish I could give bardic inspiration or something.
Yeah.
With an encouraging word.
They're not on the path to the bar or anything like that, right?
No, that's what makes this so difficult, is they're kind of just in a corner.
Fuck.
Do they look intimidating?
They look like, I mean, they don't look armed.
Okay.
They're just sailors.
The worst that's gonna happen is they're just gonna shut up. Right?
The worst that could happen is they could try and fist fight you, but Anna would win that.
Yeah.
I guess here we go. That's not awful, but it's not the greatest.
With a 15, you unfortunately, when you walk by, you hear the female knight being like, shush, shush. And they don't say anything.
All right. I'm going to pretend to pick some coins off of the ground and be like, seriously, you need to stop just dropping money everywhere to Reina, going back. There was a reason I walked over there. You have to stop just dropping coins because people are going to steal this from you.
Make a deception check.
Fuck me. I'm proficient in this too, but doesn't mean garbage. Didn't roll, did it? Okay, cool. What was it again? Deception?
Yes, please. They don't look like they're sure they're convinced, but they don't seem concerned.
Great. Cool.
Meanwhile, over on the other side of the bar, there are some monsters playing darts with a doll. And Ruben and Fishbait, you walk up to them.
Hello there.
In the group, there is
General Kenobi.
in the group there is a female wolven, with gray fur. There's also a troll, kind of tall and thin, lanky with long arms and like greenish looking skin. And then a doll. And they're all at like a standing table across from this dartboard. And they look at you, and the troll goes, "Whoa, you're out of season.
You're told.
You two looking to play a game?"
We are. We do not know about Reuben.
And they all kind of look.
I'm always willing to play a game of darts, but I really just kind of want to see how they play darts. This is something I wanted to see.
Well, all right then. And they all bring out their drinks and cheers them. And they're like, "Yeah!" And they all start chugging.
We will chug our drink too. Yeah.
They seem into it. And then they say, "All right, you want to put any money on this?"
Sure. And we will take out whatever silver we have left.
Okay, how much is that?
8?
Okay.
8.
And then the troll steps up and picks up 12 silver or 8 silver and puts it on the table as well. And says, "All right, six darts each. Highest score wins." So the way that this works is you're going to roll a d20, and you're going to add your dexterity bonus. And depending on what you roll, will depend on how many points you get, and then we'll add it up.
And we roll attack rolls instead.
You don't roll attack rolls, so it's not proficiency and dexterity. It's just dexterity in this case.
Instead of dexterity, just attack rolls, and that'll be it.
No. So it's a d20 plus dexterity, because if it were attack rolls, it would be a d20 plus proficiency in dexterity. But you're not proficient in bar darts.
Okay.
Sounds fake, but okay.
It is fake.
What if he just whipped out not a bar dart?
That's called
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah, that's called cheating. Come on.
Damn.
I mean, they're
doesn't
kind
matter.
of already cheating.
Aw.
Never mind.
I mean, that was too
Two.
great.
All right, so you throw 2 great hits, and then one of them doesn't even land on the dartboard. And everyone's like, "Oh!"
You have 6 though, right?
Do we roll 6, or do we roll 3? Ruben rolls 3.
No, it's all you.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh man.
It's either fantastic or awful. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So with 220 plus, that's 50. 215 is 20. That's 30. So 80 points. All right. Now this guy's gonna go, and it's not gonna be great.
Roll like garbage. Roll like garbage. It's too bad we can't verify your math.
I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This troll is drunk and is just throwing wildly. He misses the dartboard twice. 3 times. 4 times. And so he ends the game with 30. And he looks so disappointed. He's like, "Oh, good game."
Oh.
It's okay, friends. You can buy the next round.
I can't. I don't have any more money.
We will give them a silver.
Whoa.
We will buy the next round. You buy the next round.
Okay.
To
And-
intrigue them on the next round, I slip down a gold coin, just a single gold coin. Just go boop on the table, just to grab their attention.
They're all paying close attention now.
Can I throw darts now that I've put a gold coin?
Yeah,
on the table?
absolutely.
You guys wouldn't mind if I go next?
Hold on one second. And they all turn in and they're discussing, and you can see they're bringing out coin purses and trying to see if they have enough to actually make 1 gold. And then the troll turns around and says, "Hold on one second." And the doll runs over to the bar, and you can see they give Dusty 10 silver, and Dusty gives them a gold piece. And they come back and they go, and the troll points to the doll and goes, "Ratty's gonna play you."
Oh no.
I don't really care if I lose. I'm just. It's kind of just about being, having the room, having the floor. So I grab my first dart, and before I throw it, I just go. So, anything interesting happening around these parts these days?
Yeah, there's been some interesting stuff. I mean, Henry's brother, and he points at the troll, and the troll goes, And he's like, "Yeah, there's been some interesting stuff." And they don't say any more on the topic. That's perfect. Go ahead and throw another.
If I hit the dartboard, will you tell me if it's gang related?
And the troll says,
"1."
"No, we're haulers. We don't participate in any gangs. We move goods from here to there."
Ah, that sounds interesting. Who do you work for?
So like import export.
Jesus Christ.
We work for Verdant Imports
Can't do
Trading
any worse
Company.
than me.
Can you say that one more time?
We
Verdant.
work for the Verdant Imports Trading Company.
Verdant?
Verdant Imports.
Okay. Well, just as terrible as I remember. Easy come, easy go.
Yeah. We're gonna make a gold. Ah!
You got 3 more, so.
Yep.
We will have come back with the beers by now.
Oh yeah. I'll start drinking.
Oh my goodness.
Throw.
Throw.
Do I have 3 more?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you had 6.
Cool, I can make up for myself.
Yep.
Or myself.
I mean, you can make up for yourself.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
I mean, you're.
At
I'm sure you're
darts,
doing fine.
perhaps.
What do you boys know about the Grey Bloods?
What? Don't know any gray bloods. My blood's red, the troll says. And then it looks at the wolf and, "Charlie, what color's your blood?" And she goes, "It's red." Yeah, we're all red bloods here.
Did I say the wrong name?
No.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It's just dumb.
Well, that happened last week, and this joke, I was like, am I stupid? Okay, cool. I'm glad they're stupid.
They
Oh,
are.
no, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally right-clicked to the last.
A 28.
Take the 11, take the 11. 11 plus 4, it's a 15.
15.
The
I
last
told
one.
you got to be careful with those right clicks. You just start adding dice.
And the messed up thing is I knew about that.
So
Oh.
15, 20, 17, 18. Okay, so that's 60 points. And the 7 doesn't hit. And the 11 is 5 points.
Cool.
65. And they're like, all right, Ratty, go Ratty. Go Ratty, go.
Go,
Ratty, go.
Ratty, go.
And the doll kind of sheepishly stands up with their darts and
Kinda
throws.
Offended at Shoal, but then just I'm like, whatever.
Harder dry.
They hit the dartboard on the first one, miss it on the second, miss it on the third.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're
they
gonna-
do pretty well on the fourth.
You're gonna break their little hearts if you win. Just give it to them anyway.
Okay, so they get 15, 30 points.
Oh, isn't that the same as the other guy?
And
got
they
30?
count up and they're like, no, no.
Tell you what,
And they slide the gold coin over.
Your
No
other
more
friend plays.
drinking.
your other friend plays. You add your points together. We'll see who wins. How about that?
We have another. We have something
You want-
on top of that.
You want Charlie to play.
I want Charlie to play. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So you want Charlie to throw another 6 and see if that can beat 65? 30 plus whatever Charlie gets.
Yeah, why not? They seem upset.
That's a real fair
I
shake.
really
you're
don't
giving 'em.
care about 1 gold.
If you win,
And it seems like a lot to them.
I know, yeah.
Charlie
if you-
misses.
Oh no!
wait. We
Yeah.
would like to say,
Yeah.
if you win, you get the gold. If you lose, we will cover the gold. But we would like to know about your brother.
Very
And
good.
Henry the troll is like, oh, okay. Okay, we'll do it.
But you have to buy this round.
Have any money?
We don't have
Oh,
any
they
money
will.
to buy the
They-
round.
They,
They had
Okay.
enough to get us gold.
Yeah, that was all of their
That was-
money.
No, what
money.
what Joel is saying is like they'll get to keep that gold.
Oh,
we will
oh, oh.
cover the gold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they would buy it. Yes. They acquiesce to that. They're excited. Oh, it was so close to being a 20 and it was an 8.
Like, I know we're intrigued by the information they can give, but I'm also like, let the poor people keep their money.
Yeah.
Okay, 15. 50, no, 30. Again, 60 to your
fight
65.
5 points.
At least we get the information.
Oh.
And all their shoulders kind
And
of
then-
fall. They're like, come on, Charlie.
Can I do something? I'm like Christ. And then I grab can I grab his arm and just kind of like throw a dart with it?
Charlie's a girl.
Sure.
Or Charlie? Oh, my bad. I mixed up Charlie.
No. I mean, Charlie is a very ambiguous name, but
Yeah.
they did
Yeah,
think
Charlie
you're-
the
Can I
female
grab
woman
Charlie's
and stuff.
name and throw a dart with her arm
Sure.
just to see? And then
Go ahead and roll.
Yay.
Yeah.
oh, look at that! It seems like you did pretty good there. I guess you won.
Henry the troll, who obviously doesn't understand what's going on and is super drunk, and he goes, "Why didn't you do that before?"
Oh.
Aw.
And then Ratty turns to the troll and is like, "All right, tell him. Tell him what's going on." And Henry says, "All right, well, my brother Ralph, he was outside the city down by the bay. He found a cave
With a water
in the
monster?
bay outside the city that has an abandoned camp in it, and it had a rucksack with, and he looks around and then leans in real close and puts his hand up to his mouth and goes, "A magical tincture inside it."
Magical what?
The magical tincture.
Like a
He
potion,
said the
right?
mouth of the
Yeah.
cave was surrounded with violet flowers. He wanted to bring it in, but I said, no, no magic.
Is the rucksack still there?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. It was only 2 days ago. Ralphie came back.
We like you. We're friends,
I
aren't
like
we?
you too, fish bait.
Please don't call us fish bait. We're
Oh.
friends. We are
Okay.
Joel.
Nice to meet you, Shoal.
Mm,
We're friends.
Friends.
We get drinks. And he grabs the gold that he got to keep now, and he goes to run off and get more drinks for everybody. Comes back with some more ale and hands you a mug. Yeah.
Cheers.
And with that, they sit down. They don't seem very much interested in playing darts anymore. They continue to drink to themselves and kind of celebrate.
Goodbye,
And
friends.
they start divvying up the change. Goodbye. So long.
I would say Shoal is pretty drunk by now, right?
Uh,
4
yeah.
beers and not
How
that
does
long.
that work?
And how does Joel get drunk?
Shoal? Yeah.
Where's Stoll's liver?
Does Shoal
Each
have
individual insect
Many-
in his
liver.
swarm
Many
gets
tiny
intoxicated.
livers. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the insects you can see are kind of like moving around, like waving around.
Lethargically, yeah.
Yeah. Like the cycling is kind of slower. They're kind of just not quite falling off, but not looking totally cohesive.
We should head back to our friends.
Good job, Shoal. That was really good.
Yeah.
I never thought in my entire life I'd say this, but like, I love you, man.
We love you too.
If you
And
can't
we will
tell,
try
Ruben's also drunk.
we will hug Ruben.
You get wrapped up again in all these insects like creatures.
Up and just like that, I'm sober. All right. Tell the others.
Anna's just sitting with Raina being like, I don't understand it. Like, I used to be so much better at sneaking around. Maybe I need like new shoes or something. Like, I just was like, oh, doing horrible.
Oh, we can find you some new shoes in this city. I'm sure once we steal some more from the bandits in town, or if we find that steel that's out in the water, we'll have plenty of money.
You guys can talk about low self-esteem later. We got some news.
We do have news.
I'm assuming we've migrated back to our original table. If
Yes.
It's still up. Okay.
Hey, we didn't spill anything on it, so might as well.
Thank God. That would have been stupid, right?
Whose idea was that?
We wanted gold and then gave it back.
It was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do.
Good job.
Right.
We also found about magic rucksacks and caves with flowers.
No context for you.
Oh,
No context.
great.
Mm.
That sounds really helpful to our
Confusing, right?
cause.
An abandoned camp with magical flowers, surround with a tincture.
What is this word you're saying?
I know, right? Sure. Tell them what a tincture is.
We are not sure, but when we've heard tincture, we associate it with going to the bathroom.
Oh, I don't think that's what they meant. In fact, I know what a tincture is. Right, God?
Yeah, a tincture is just like a potion or like a concoction.
It's a potion or a concoction.
Oh. Why didn't
But-
I just? Why? Okay.
But
No.
magic is scary in this city.
Magic is always scary. Now, you said the flowers are magic or the tincture?
All of it.
Flowers
All
are
of
not.
it.
Sorry, the hiccup was so good. I just like couldn't. I'm so sorry. That was so solid. Okay.
That sounds dangerous.
But
we
also-
are criminals now.
Well, we have another possible opportunity. Reina happened to overhear that apparently in the harbor there is a boat that is just sitting there with steel on it. So if we steal the steel, we could make a lot of money, but also what are you yelling about, madam?
Your microphone.
Just screaming for no reason.
Goodness.
Sorry. Someone was being really loud over there. What the hell? Did you see them? There's like Cat Stuffkin was just
Drunkards, man.
screaming.
We are sorry. We got them drunk. Parts.
But
Um,
anyway, yeah, so maybe stealing this could be like something high profile enough that we can figure something out before the week's out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for that
magic.
to rhyme, but it did.
But magic.
I mean, I'm not saying we couldn't do both, but I feel like the steal might be a higher payout, higher profile situation.
Then
And also-
magic.
less
Bitch, I don't
dangerous.
Mm.
I got
I mean,
to
we
play.
don't. Nope, sorry, continue.
I got to play some cards with Baz the Tramp.
Sounds lovely.
Delightful fellow. They've actually done work with the Grey Bloods before, and so it seems like they operate both in importing, exporting magical things as well as high profile thievery. So I think either route is honestly a pretty good one to go. I would vote we start with the ship because if we avoid magic is generally preferable, but as a backup plan we could check out this magic flower camp. That would be my advice.
The steel is off the Western Ledge Wharf. They were planning on taking a boat called the Clio maybe out there, but they were worried about, I don't know, something, the Golden Grin. If we can get to it first, we have that resource without having to take it from any person. It's just sitting there. I still want to follow up on what's going on with the debonair haberdashery, but
Yeah, I'd also like to find out about that.
it sounds like we've got a number of leads now.
The haberdashery was in this area, correct? DM. Okay. I'm going to go over to the bartender and just kind of be like, "Hey, have you ever heard of this haberdashery place? I don't remember what it's called.
Debonair.
Debonair, that one."
I don't know if I've heard of that. You know, the Midtown Cross is right next to the Market District. There's so many shops around here. It's really hard to keep them all straight. Plus, and he kind of points down to his kind of rags, and he's like, I don't really do much in the way of clothes shopping, if you can't tell, love.
I mean, that doesn't mean much, but you know, thank you. Do the shops, I mean, do a lot of those shops in that area, are they like overseen by any particular group or?
Oh yeah, the Mungers run the whole market district.
Okay. Great. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to the table. I'm just gonna be like, I mean, they don't really know anything. It's more like that area is by the market district and it's run by the mongers. So that is probably who have stolen our man. But I mean, we can still look into it more, but it's not quite what we're dealing with as far as who we decided to go with. But I still think, it's worth looking into it, at least for that family's sake.
Yeah, if we can do anything to bring them down,
Yeah.
I think that'd probably be the right thing to do.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess that's it for the night, right? Like we've exhausted all the weirdos to give us information. Turn in?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
That was mighty productive.
On your guys' part, maybe. I didn't do shit.
And with that, you all retire to your relatively modest quarters here at the Soaked Sail Inn, and take your long rest for the evening.
Yay.
And that is where we are going to wrap up tonight's episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you'll come back next week where we will continue our adventures here in Troubles in Toraigh. Until next time, let the dice tell a story and have a great week.
Oh,
Bye.